Today is Halloween, as you can tell by my piggy and elephant costume there. And some of my classes canceled or postponed on me today. And so I took this time to reorganize the other carousel shelf that I have. This shelf holds quick read stories, beginner chapter books for younger students. So I typically let grade ones start to use this shelf. As you can see, I'm not loading them all the way to the top. I have less books in this section, and so I decided this time around with reorganizing, I would not put them all the way up to the top shelf. This is because it is some of my youngest learners using the shelf, and it's hard sometimes to see the books at the top, and so I wanted to avoid that. This shelf has lots of books that are learn to read books, so the Step into Reading or the Ready to Read, or there's just so many options. Road to Reading was right there, Puffin Easy Reads, all of those. And they are just so confusing sometimes for my library leaders. So I'm hoping that by reorganizing this, it gets a little bit easier and we can have the books circulating a bit better. There are, however, some books that are potentially on the chopping block. And so after a year or two of this organization, I'll have to check them and see if they need to stay because they're getting used or if they need to go. If only putting this up and organizing it was this quick. There was lots of stuff in the background that you're not seeing, like putting the glue dots on, cutting up the shelves, making sure they were in alphabetical order. My library leaders did do some of the organization for me yesterday and taking off all of the Velcro dots that used to hold up the signs. And so that was very helpful to make this a successful project for today. I was worried I was going to run out of glue dots, but I did have 22 left. I do have a couple of these front covers that were missing because I didn't print them off apparently or print off enough. So I'll do that this weekend, and I have a couple of these upper sections as well. But once that's done, then both of these shelves have been updated and they're ready for use.